Chapter 24, Part 2. 37. And my master made me swear, saying, do not take a wife from my son, from the daughters of the Canaanites, in whose land I dwell. 38. But go to my father's house and to my relatives, and take a wife for my son. 39. And I said to my master, what if the woman does not follow me? 40. But he said to me, Jehovah, before whom I walk, sends his messenger with you, and shall prosper your way. And you shall take a wife from my son, from my relatives, and from my father's house. 41. Then when you go to my relatives, you are to be released from this oath. And if they do not give her to you, then you are released from my oath. 42. And this day I came to the fountain and said, Jehovah, Elohim of my master Abraham, please, if you are prospering the way in which I am going. 43. See, I am standing by the fountain of water, and when the maiden comes out to draw water, and I say to her, please give me a little water from your jar to drink. 44. And she says to me, drink, and let me draw for your camels too. Let her be the woman whom Jehovah has appointed for my master's son. 45. I had not yet ended speaking in my heart, and see, Ribkah was coming out with the jar on her shoulder. And she went down to the fountain and drew water. And I said to her, please let me drink. 46. And she hurried and let a jar down from her shoulder, and said, drink, and let me water your camels too. So I drank, and she watered the camels too. And I asked her and said, whose daughter are you? And she said, the daughter of Bethuel, Nahor's son, whom Milcah bore to him. Then I put the nose ring on her nose, and the bracelets on her wrists. 48. And I bowed my head and worshiped Jehovah, and blessed Jehovah, Elohim of my master Abraham, who had led me in the true way to take the daughter of my master's brother for his son. And now if you're gonna show kindness and truth to my master, let me know. And if not, let me know, so that I turn to the right or to the left. 50. And Laban answered Bethuel too, and said, the matter comes from Jehovah. We are not able to speak to you either evil or good. See, Ribkah is before you. Take her and go, and let her be your master's son's wife, as Jehovah has spoken. And it came to be, when Abraham's servant heard their words, that he bowed himself towards the earth before Jehovah. And the servant brought out ornaments of silver, and ornaments of gold, and garments, and gave them to Ribkah. He also gave costly gifts to her brother and to her mother. And he and the men who were with him ate and drank and spent the night. When they arose in the morning, he said, let me go to my master. But her brother and her mother said, let the young woman stay with us a few days, at least 10, then you go. And he said to them, do not delay me, since Jehovah has prospered my way. Let me go, so that I go to my master. And they said, let us call the young woman and ask her. 58. So they called Ribkah and said to her, are you going with this man? And she said, I shall go. So they let go Ribkah, their sister, and her nurse, and Abraham's servant and his men. And they blessed Ribkah and said to her, let our sister become the mother of thousands of 10,000s, and let your seed possess the gates of those who hate them. And Ribkah and her young women arose, and they rode on the camels and followed the man. So the servant took Ribkah and left. Yitzhak came from the way of Becher Lahairoi, for he dwelt in the south. And Yitzhak went out to meditate in the field in the evening. And he lifted his eyes and looked, and saw the camels coming. 60. And Ribkah lifted her eyes, and when she saw Yitzhak, she dismounted from her camel. And she had said to the servant, who is this man walking in the field to meet us? And the servant said, it is my master. So she took a veil and covered herself. 60. And the servant told Yitzhak all the matters he had done. And the servant told Yitzhak all the matters he had done. And Yitzhak brought her into his mother Sarah's tent. And he took Ribkah and she became his wife, and he loved her. Thus Yitzhak was comforted after his mother's death.